What's up, ball? You ready for some Mad Max stuff? I'm getting ready. I'm getting locked and loaded, brah. Getting locked and loaded. Magazines, filling magazines. Taking a look around. Seeing what I got. I bought a baby tiger to help defend me in the dark ages to come. Be getting outfitted. My warlord gear. Ugh. Anyway, I've been making sure I got magazines, boom, in my vest, loaded. About to buy some plates, put in there. But yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad idea, huh? I hear that's a wolf I smoked a while back. This is the vest I bought for my birthday a year ago. Because I thought, man, I gotta get something that'll carry some ammo. Carry some stuff with me. But I didn't get the plates. Because whatever. But anyway, yeah, things are getting rough around, huh? Getting rough around. Let me just say, here. Let's see this. First firearm I ever owned. Cleared. Bought it when I got out of the military 22 years ago. Shoot. Bought it for days like today. I don't know. I just thought I should keep my skills honed, and there's a long time I didn't even shoot that thing. Probably like 15 years or something. It was crazy. I guess I shot it when I first moved to Montana, but so anyway, why am I saying I need my own guns? Why do we need our own guns, people? 9 Minneapolis city council members announced plans to disband the police department. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? But in LA, there was another article about LA talking about it. And I'm like, what? Disband the police department? Defund the police department? They're calling it defund? Disband? What? I'm going to try to find a bill. Anyway, that sounds nuts to me. The scary thing is, if you look at the radicals and the people jumping on Trump and jumping on Drew Brees, and Drew Brees folding like a bitch, and gosh, that black dude, I forget his name. I think his name was Terrence Crews or something. He made a really down-to-earth, perfect, nice statement about race relations and not being black supremacists. They jumped all over him. That's nuts. When reasonable people are getting censored like that. Reasonable black people being labeled haters, whatever they're labeling them. What I'm saying is, if they're going to disband these places and they're going to let these people have this much power and voice, they're probably planning on filling these police departments or these new organizations up with their own hand-picked people. The kind of people that don't like normal people, want to silence us. So, man, that's scary. I'm telling you. So, actually, kind of humbling me. I don't want to really go out and fight. I'm thinking more on terms of like getting right with God, getting ready. I mean, what was I watching? It's the birth pains, the beginning of the end is coming, man. They're going to tear down America. That was like the last Christian bastion of hope, you know, and they're gonna tear it down based on one guy killing another guy, and scary times come. So Mad Max stuff coming. So I think, you know, sell your cloak and buy a sword, but don't be too hasty in pulling the triggers. Did you see that Marine disarm those two guys in Seattle? The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek, he had his sword, but he kept it sheathed, and he just diffused the situation. You know, that's what you need to do. You need to think like that and get mentally prepared. But also more than that, you need to prepare for persecutions. You need to prepare for probably going into some pretty lean times. But you need to prepare your hearts for God, for judgment, man. It's going to be a crazy thing. So, you know, up here on our public land, we have a L. And the commies like to go up there and put liar when Trump comes to town or something. You know, they add the... Right now they got BLM up there, right? Bureau of Land Management. Or, Black Lives Matter, right? That's a racist statement on its face. It's not hard to figure out. It's not justice, it's vengeance towards whites, right? Or towards our whole American system here. But I feel like I want to tear that thing down. I want to tear that down. I'm going to turn the B under over and make it say White Lives Matter. But then I started thinking, and I'm like, this stuff's getting crazy. I think they could, I don't know. I don't think I want to incite anything. I think we all just need to prepare our hearts and get right, and no need to fear. Just start thinking, start preparing mentally, preparing for things to come. Pray and read the Bible, and don't act. Keep your sword in its sheath, and don't get stupid. Even though it looks like Mad Max times coming. But yeah, it looks like Russia. It looks like the whatever, were they Bolsheviks or whatevers. I think they're gonna disband the good people, get the good people out of the law enforcement, get their bad people, the people that, you know, might, I don't know, they're not gonna get good people. They're gonna have vengeful people in there, you know. It's payback time. Get whitey. They want to see white people getting choked out on the street is what they want to see. So they're gonna fill the departments with people like that, and people that don't like Christians, white people, America. They're gonna coddle the criminals and take from the law-abiding. You see it in California real big. This big coronavirus hoax. Wow. Couldn't go to church, but you could sure have a protest. You could sure burn down some buildings. It's crazy. It's so obvious, man. Why Republicans critics in 2020 are different from 2016. They got what's his name? Colin Powell up there. Everyone's jumping on Trump. You know, I almost think that the Satan sped things up. I think Satan sped things up because Trump was actually a great hope for this nation, and he's freaking, he's awesome, man. He's bringing back all kinds of greatness, and they can't handle it. The funny thing is if we all acted as Christians and did the right thing, that Satan could never take this world. But so the righteous, he has to kick out of power with this crazy thing that had to happen. But it was gonna happen, so God's in control, whatever. Hoda Khattab talks to kids about Black Lives Matter and racism. I wouldn't let anybody talk to my kid named Hoda Khattab. Anyway, election 2020. The partisan chasm over systemic racism is on full display. How can there be a chasm over a fake, made-up baloney, man? Like, they really, like, this is retarded. No facts have been ran on mainstream media, but white people get killed more by police officers than blacks. If you want to look up, I mean, there might be a problem with how they're taking our rights, and they can kill us and not go to prison for it. That may be a real issue. But systemic racism, I think black people are pretty coddled in this country. I mean, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick how the truth gets flipped on its head, and it's wild stuff, man. But anyway, keep your swords in their sheaths, and yeah, repent. I think that's what I was looking at all my stuff and my systems and trying to figure out what I need to do, what I need to buy, and I was like, I don't really think I need to buy anything. I think I need to concentrate on living truth, living faith, asking for forgiveness, being humble, not trying to incite anything. But yeah, so yeah, get right, guys. God bless you. I'm praying for the nation. Thank you.